Hi, and welcome back. It's about the third time I've started this video. So if you're just finding me for the first time, welcome. My name is Kelly, and this is my Floss Tube channel where I talk about stitching and maybe some various crafting and a few life updates. You might hear my dogs in the background. You could see a cat from time to time. Here, you never know. Tomorrow is a very special day for me. It's my 58th birthday. I know, 58. Eek. That's pretty close to 60. When did that happen? I don't know. I don't feel 58, so that's a good thing. Anyway, you're here for stitching, and I did make some notes, so excuse me if I look down. I kind of have a lot to talk about. I've been pretty busy. So anyway, we'll start with, I'm going to start with the most exciting news. I looked at my email this morning, and I had an email from Heather at Heather Stitches, and she had done a video about the Tudor Roses book that Dover Publications has, and they had given her a copy, and they offered her a copy to give away. So she did a drawing, and it's exciting because I won. So Dover, she's going to send over my mailing address, and then Dover will mail me the book. So thank you, Heather. Thank you so much for that opportunity. I've been looking at that book on the Dover website, and if you've never shopped Dover, I will put a link in the description box below, as well as a link to Heather Stitches' channel. She really does some really enjoyable Floss Tube videos and knitting, and I'm sure that you would enjoy it. So I recommend check Heather out, and check out Dover Publications. That Tudor Roses book looks phenomenal, and Heather did do a flip through of it on her channel, so when I get it, I probably won't do one unless I have a request to do it. But I don't have the book yet. But it's a beautiful book, all about, it was fashion inspired by the Tudor dynasty, and it has some knitting patterns in it, and it looks like a gorgeous book. And I can't wait to actually see it in person. So thanks again, Heather. So that was exciting, and in my birthday week, that really made me happy. I did buy myself a birthday present too. I'm sitting in it. I bought myself a new chair for my desk. That's a good thing. So, how is the book? Now is my chair. So, let's talk whips. As far as whips go, the first thing I might have worked on this week, and usually I don't show things in any particular order, but this is my elves. And I really don't have a picture to show, so I will just show you some of my highlighted chart real quick. Whoop, that's it. And this is how far I've gotten. And I'm enjoying this. I think it's a really cute stitch. But that gold dusted Aida cloth, it's kind of like an oatmeal, and it's got gold flecks in it. It's not really easy to see, at least not for me. The holes are huge. I don't know what my problem is. I love the colors. I like the design. It's just a question of actually sitting down and putting more than a few stitches into it at a time, I guess. And the other whip, this is the one I was telling you. This is called I'd Rather Be a Mother. I call it Teddy Bear. But this is my 25-year-old whip that I found the piece here, Fiddler's Cloth Aida, and my lighting is weird. It's all kind of yellow. It's a little bit overcast here today, and I'm trying to control my indoor lighting, so I don't know. We've had some power outages on and off too, so I'm hoping I don't get any of those. But anyway, I finally found the leaflet buried in a box that I dug out, and I showed this to you in my last video. So what I did was I worked on, let me see if I can fold it. I worked on the teddy bear and his teddy bears. So I got some of the teddy bear here in, and I got in more of this teddy bear head. So, and that's fun. It brought back memories, believe it or not, and it also reminds me why every time I think of DMC 436 or 435 or 434, I think of teddy bears. Because those are the DMC colors these teddy bears use. So, and those are my whips. And then I've been working on two mystery cells. One of them is the Lakeside Needlecraft Mystery Cell, and this is March's block. And I have a start on it. Certainly no finish, not even close, but I've started it, and that's kind of what that looks like. Not much of a start. I did the seaweed border up there, and I started the big fish. I do like the colors in it, and it's coming along. I'm becoming less and less enamored of this 32 count seafoam linen by Weeks Dye Works. It's too flimsy. Not my favorite, but it's okay. I'll make it, I think. And then I'm also doing, and I know I'm kind of ripping through this pretty fast, I'm also doing, and that's kibbles. So these the other ones are going to join in. I'm also doing the Birthstone Dragon Cell done by Ingleside Imaginarium and Brittany Church. And this is March's. And I'm sorry, this is printed in black and white, but that's a March. I think that's a sea dragon. Hi, I'm back. Power did go out. I was out for a few hours. Put my sweatshirt on because now I'm trying to warm up a little bit. Let's see. Put a little more light on. Does that help? Not much. Oh well. Let's see. I think I was talking about the mystery cells that I am doing, and that I think we're doing the Birthstone Dragon cell. And this is a sea dragon for the month of March, and it's aquamarine. And it's really pretty. I really like the colors so far. And I still have it in the hoop. And that's what I have so far. Not much, but you can see the beautiful blues, the aquamarines coming through. Let's see. Got it there. Maybe a little bit better. I apologize for my lighting. A little bit darker today. A little bit later in the day. Let's see, and I already showed, now I'm trying to remember what I did. I already did show you the under the sea cell. So we will move on to my round robin with cross stitch finish line. We did have our second mailing, so now I've received Rachel's piece that Tammy worked on, and it's really pretty. Let's see if I can find the pattern. It's the Christmas quilts. I'm pretty sure lots of people have seen these. It's a Hirschner's Leisure Arts pattern, and it's these on the back, the Christmas quilts. And it's really beautiful, and looks like Tammy has it on an opalescent, maybe a 32 count opalescent even weave, and that's one of the quilts, and I'm finishing this quilt up. And then Rachel This is Rachel's piece, and that's the quilt that Rachel did. And she did the border and the light posts. And these are beautiful, beautiful colors. I mean, I'm really going to enjoy working on these quilts. So, let me put that back in the bag. Hopefully the power doesn't go out again. They had us under severe thunderstorm watches, but then we're supposed to, I guess there's a tier of 3 different snowstorms coming in. And the smallest one is supposed to start tomorrow, my birthday. On my birthday, March 9th, I was born in a blizzard. And most years I think there's been a blizzard, so it's not unusual to get snow on my birthday. And then we're supposed to have snowstorms all weekend, I think right into Monday. And the last storm I think is supposed to be the biggest one, but I'm not sure. So, welcome to New York. Thunderstorms one day, snowstorms the next. Oh well. So those were my mystery sales and my round robin. And then anyone who's watched my channel previously knows that I joined the Haid Challenge. And at this point, I'm not sure I'm going to make it. I had from January 1st to April 7th to get a page. And this is a mini design. It's called Wizard by Ciro Marchetti. And I love it. I think it's a gorgeous design. I just, I have to really be in the mood to work on this one for some reason. And I'm not sure what my problem is. But I'm not doing so good. But I have till April 7th. And this is what it looks like right now. So you can still see bird feathers. I've got more of that filled in. You can see more of the book shapes coming through. And I don't know, it feels like I'm doing a whole lot of nothing, but it's 2/1. I don't know if this is 25 count. I think it's 25 count Ada. But, I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. I think it's just, I don't know. Some days you can do it. And other days, it doesn't matter what I do. I get lost in the pattern. And I can't find my way back for anything. And then, let's see. Went through all my whips. Right now I'm trying to figure out what I did with my, oh, there they are. Went through all my whips. I went through my mystery sales. And I went through my round robin. I'm having fun with all of it. Then I got my Haid Challenge. And I did say about Heather has contacted me and she said that she gave over my mailing information and she's already heard from them. So I should be getting that book pretty soon. So that is exciting. And so if I didn't have enough going on, because I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do like a whip parade just to show what I have started already. And I think I have, I don't know, 7 or 8, maybe not that many. But then today, because I'm crazy that way, and it was before the power outage, so that wasn't even an excuse, I actually did 2 new starts. And if I can get them over here, I'll show you what they are. I've talked about both of these. The first one I started today was my Marvel, the superhero one. And just to remind you what it looked like, it's the word Marvel, and it's got Marvel, and it has all the superheroes in it. And I bought this as a download from Love My Stitch, and it looks like a lot of fun. Actually, it is a lot of fun. Let me move my thread. Right now, the clock is going to chime. Sorry. Anyway, this is what I have done so far. This top border is a little bit more than page 1. I think there's 80 blocks in page 1, and I think this is like 3 strands from one cut, and it's over 300 stitches just in the top border. And then the side border I've started down, and these has 4 columns stitched on the edge of the border all the way down to the bottom. And that color is $8.91. And to me, it kind of looks like salmon pink, but I guess that's Marvel Red. I have it on good authority that it looks like Marvel Red, so maybe that is the color that Marvel uses. I don't know. But I'm having a good time. That's going to be a lot of fun. And the background, excuse me, the background in that, this white here around the characters, is 5,200. So I'm debating whether I'm going to do that. I mean, I have it on ivory. I'll show you the fabric again. This is like Magic Guide 18 count Aida. And it's an ivory color. So, and I got this from Amazon and I loved it. It's a 20 inch by 30 inch piece that I cut down for this pattern to a 20 by 14, I think. Well, actually, I went 16. And it's not available anymore, but I really like it. I'm stitching in hand, and it's working out really well. And this needle minder is one I got from Tammy in our first mailing from the Round Robin that's cross stitch finish line. This is the USA Any fabric. So, yeah, I really like it. And then, last but by no means least, I started His Name is Jesus. And this is what it looks like. Okay, and it comes in a blue pattern way, which has got 3 blue colors, kind of like the J that I did. And it has a red pattern way with reds. And I had a new, it's 4212. It's the new Variegation Colorways by DMC. And it's a red and a blue into purple type color. And I really like it. And then I have 820, which isn't one of the blues in their pattern, but there's this dark blue, which kind of looks a little bit like the, I wish my lighting was better, like the blue in the 4212. And then I also have $4.98, which kind of looks like the red colors in the variegated. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not. I'm probably going to use the blue. I may use the red too. I'm not sure. But so far what I've done, make sure I've got it the right way up. I started this one in the middle. And believe me, I have done so many big pieces that I've started from the upper corner that I almost forgot that you can do pieces from the middle. And really, that's how this piece made sense to start. But that is the letter E in the middle of the chart. And it's a 28 count even weave. And it's actually the E in Jesus. So that's about the center of the piece. So this is all going to be variegated. And I know the larger fonts I'm going to make variegated. The smaller ones are going to be the blue, and I may throw some red ones in depending how it works out. I'm not sure. And I also have to say, 28 count even weave, after working 18 count for so long and linen fabrics that I haven't really liked, This is just the MCG textile stuff, I think, that you can get at like Hobby Lobby in flat folds. It has a black label. I like this stuff. It's got a nice hand. It's soft. That's upside down. But yeah, it stitches up really nicely. And I'm really liking it. And I'm sorry it's so dark. This hopefully, like, when I get it on, when I upload my video, hopefully it lightens up some to do this all justice. So those were things I started today, and I must have said 1,000 times already that tomorrow's my birthday. So I do want to start something on my birthday. And I'm thinking, and I don't have a picture of it, it's actually a freebie chart, and it's Teresa Wentzler, and I'm kind of debating about it. I may actually find these new variegated flosses that follow the color waves of the blended threads with DMC. Because to me, the way these work out when you do the loop method, it looks tweeted like a blended thread. The pink next to the blue. So I'm thinking, this is the Celtic Cross. I'll show it quick. It's a free chart. It's a Teresa Wentzler free chart. And it calls for the blended threads, but there's only 2 sets. There's brown and old gold. And then there's hazelnut and brown. And those are the only 2 blended ones. And I may have a variegated flosses that match those. So I may try that instead with the loop method and see how that works out. But I know there's lazy daisies in this. And diamond eyelet and couching. And a satin stitch. So that would be interesting. I don't know what I want to do it on, but I may find something. You never know. So as far as that goes, my plans for the rest of the month are to finish up my monthly mystery sales, to finish up that quilt on the round robin, and to do one other quilt. Haven't decided which one. You'll see that in a coming video. And I'm going to work some more on my Haid challenge because I want to get that done by the 7th. And I think that's pretty much all my plans are, is to start one more piece and work on the mystery sales and the round robin and the Haid challenge. I'm hoping to finish this Haid challenge part by the end of March, so I can go back and work on my Princess and the Unicorn and work more on the Marvel one that I want to do for a friend for Christmas, and his name is Jesus. Don't get me wrong, the Marvel one has a lot of that red and white in it, but the characters are pretty good size inside those letters, and there's a lot of confetti in the charts. The charts are easy to read, just a lot of confetti. So that'll slow me down. Oh, excuse me. I did have a little bit of stash acquisition, not a whole lot. I bought myself a new pair of scissors. Now I'm just trying to find something to show them against, but oh well. I got these on Amazon for about $8. They're nice and sharp. They have a beautiful gilded handle, and they come to a nice point. So they're really nice. I think really decorative. I mean, they're functional. If you want to know my favorite scissors, my favorite scissors, and I couldn't even tell you what brand they are. Let's see. I don't know. These are my favorite ones. These are called applique scissors. And you see this like um, pelican gull type shape. Oh, sorry. This is so when you're cutting like applique, you can like snip your fabric and then you guide this inside so you don't cut any more of your fabric. Well, I find the sharp point is actually above this base. So if I lay this flat on my piece, I can cut my threads really close without cutting the stitches. And that means I can keep, you know, those tails pretty neat. And I like that. So, but those aren't new. Those are old. I got those way back when I was really making dolls all the time. But these scissors are brand new, and I really like them. And then I also, looking for my notes so I know what I got. I also got these rolls. I got 2 of these. Just white Aida off of Amazon, and they're 30 by 36. So I got 2 of those, 18 count white Aida. Simple, plain, regular stuff. And I also placed an order with the Darn Good Yarn Store. I've seen them on Facebook, and they have the yarn bowls, the wooden ones, and I bought one of the seconds, and it's beautiful. And of course, I don't have it down here to show you. I might have to show you that another time. It's really pretty. Then I bought some of their sari fabric wrap skirts to wear over leggings. Thought those would be good, like for when I go to Disney or South, and, you know, to wear over like a bathing suit and things. Really pretty. And then I also joined their Yarn of the Month type club. It's only $10 a month, and I haven't gotten a shipment yet, so I will share that with you when I get my first one. That's kind of exciting. But those are the only things I bought. I have done some, you know, paper crafting. I made a really cute card that I've already put in the mail, so I might have posted a picture somewhere, but I can't just show it to you because I don't have it anymore. And reach up. I was messing around one day, and this was a freebie kit from like a Molly Makes magazine, and so I hung this off of my tripod, so every day I can look at a banner that's got a sunshine on it and says "Good Day." I like that. That's pretty. So that was fun. And then I have a video I did on my other channel. I took some styrofoam packing bars and some alcohol ink, and I colored the pellets and made like centers, really lightweight colored centers that you could use in paper flowers or pretty much anything that you wanted to add texture to, but you didn't want any weight. So that was fun. And I am playing around with my paper crafting. So Heartfelt Creations, this is one of the die sets. It's fairies. It's like woodland fairies. So I colored that up and glittered it up and added some fibers. And I figure I'll put that on something or in a journal, and that'll be fun. And then those black envelopes that I was doing, I think I showed one that I did. That's back here. Hang on. If you ever saw how much stuff is on my table, my craft table. I think I showed this little envelope, and I said that it would go into like a photo journal. You know, on the bottom it would hook into a piece. Well, I have about 10 pages here, and it's on accordion pleated thing, and the bottom edges are into the upward mountain folds, go inside, And then you can decorate the envelopes, and you can put photos in it. You put them in, I'm going to put it into a book. The flaps will like glue into the covers, and then this will be part of the spine. But photos go in here, and I've started decorating it. I haven't finished by any means, but I've put some things in and done some base work. So this is kind of my puttering craft. When I don't know what else to do, I will sit and get out some die cuts and play around with paper. And I guess it's time for me to finish my video. The dogs have finished their dinner, and my son has let them out of the kitchen, so they're all in here trying to find out what I'm doing now. And so I guess I have to stop and talk to them for a while. So until the next time, I hope that you have happy stitchy days and find lovely colorful things. So God bless. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone. I love your comments. Keep them coming. Bye.